Right. Where did we leave off yesterday? Or the day before? I know I've been bad with streaming. I've decided to make more TikToks and stream less. Such is life. Such is life. That's what all the people say. I haven't checked the Discord in a while either. Let's see how us popping off. Oh my god. New themes. No thank you. Maybe later. Ads everywhere. A math test. First time watching your game and it looks incredible. Thank you, Blue Shell. I'm gonna give you some social credit. Do you have a YouTube channel? No, you don't. You're just a little kid. Hello, Pro Gamer. Hello, Alala. My Discord mod is after you. Why? What have you done? Which Discord mod? What seems to be the problem here? Officer Brady. Okay. So, last time, all we did was damage. The weed bomb does damage to you. That's literally all it does. Literally all it does. I wasted a whole stream doing that. I know. But it's worth it. So now, oh yeah, I also got the weed joint PNG that I was going to use. This bad boy. Looks pretty cool, don't you think? Wouldn't you say so? So I reckon that a bunch of these things get shot out of the explosion, and then the Morning Man can pick them up like a weapon, and the end can do damage to other enemies, but only while he's smoking it. So he'll be holding it out in front of him, I reckon, and then when he smokes it, it'll light up and do fire to enemies. Hello, Enchanted. Devolus is gonna try to make me quiet. Quiet? He's gonna quieten you. Why? What's the reason for such preposterous proposals? So, okay. So yeah, up to here. Sends joints flying that emit from the explosion in all directions and get stuck like a shard when hitting a floor, enemy, or any meme item. Okay, so let's do it. Let's not waste any time. He posted a racial meme. Oof. Well, let's keep it relatively PG because we don't want to upset anyone. And, you know, while edgy memes can be funny, they also can be upsetting to some people. But, I don't know. Depends what the meme was. Open a DM, I'm responsibility replacement. Yes, sort it out with Mr. Moderator. Censored data. Okay. Object detection. Thank you very much. Almost. We just, use the magic wand tool to remove this last extra little bit over here. Goodbye. And I don't think there is anything around the edges here. Oh, there's a little bit. Poquito. Okay. Eraser tool. Erase this bit. Oh, too much. Yeah, that's fine. Burger King Cat. Oh, that's you. The Burger King Cat is among us. Hello, Smash Thanks. Right, so we have our joint. Maybe this could be a bit more red. Actually, now the light will glow red. Why does it look like a fireplace? It just looks fake. What's the other alternative we have? This is the alternative. This is the one we used in Meme Game 1. I mean, to be fair, maybe I should use the Meme Game 1 one. Because Just for old time's sake, you know? But this one is kind of lit, which looks better. Yeah, but I think because Memoring Man is also kind of 3D, it makes sense for this to be 3D, it'll look better. By the way, comma, anticipation. Emancipation. I don't even know what that word means. I'm so dumb. I'm so literarily inadequate. Right. Export this joint. Let's not waste more time than we need to. Marijuana joint. We'll just call it weed joint. Yeah, because that's what it is. He scared you. Damn. Have we got some drama on the Discord already? Incredibly suspect. Okay, so let's import it into Unity. Snoop Dogg. Where is it? Weed joint. Maybe I should make its own folder for this. Keep things nice and organized. Weed joint. Thank you very much. That's alright. We hate Tottenham. We hate Tottenham. Anyways, I like Minecraft. Cringe. I'm joking. Minecraft is a very good game for your little developing brains. It's got a white border around it, but I don't think you'll be able to see it when it is small. So let's make sure it's a multiple of 4. Oh, it is a multiple of 4. Thank you very much. That's a huge joint. But there's nothing wrong with that. Maybe it's a bit too big though. Looks a bit ridiculous. It'd be kind of funny if he's smoking a fat one. Fat doobie. Okay. You can kind of see the edge. I wonder if I can just make it a little bit better. So I'll make a background color so I can see the orange a bit better. And then let's see if we can magic wand this shit. It doesn't need to be contiguous. Oh, but that's gonna select. I could erase it. Oh, wrong layer. Just a little bit, you know. Keep things a bit nice and tidy, especially this line going down here. It's kind of messy. It's kind of cringe, bro. That's better. And then, God, I'm so OCD. This is literally what OCD looks like, and I don't even have OCD. But this is what I imagine it is. Okay. Okay. Oh, I raised too much there. Oh, the hardness is so not hard. That's what she said. Die. Look how inaccurate this eraser is because my screen is so zoomed in. Okay, fine. That's better. That will do. That'll do. Laddie. Let's replace that. Export. Rejoin. Save. Replace. Unity. What's the pixels per unit again? 1300. We'll copy that. Delete this. Drag this back in. Yoink. We join pixels per unit 1300, and we're back to where we were. Your Minecraft basement. That sounds kind of scary. Okay, how big is the imported size? It is 213 kilobytes. That is fine. That is fine. Yeah. Could crunch compress it. I don't know how much that would do. 41 kilobytes. May as well, you know. Actually, what happens if we don't crunch compress it? Is there a noticeable difference? No. It changes, but it's not worse. Yeah, that's fine. Damn, remember when Apple removed the gun emoji and replaced it with a water gun, and that literally stopped the shooting problem in America. Okay. So he's smoking his doobie. And, well, okay, let's make a script for this. Let's make it into a prefab. And then make a script for it. And then we can actually spawn it. We join, create, C# script. Where did it create? Literally, what the hell? New script. I'm gonna have to look at the Git now, because it just created in a random location. I bet it's just called new script. Restart VS Code for the new update. Oh, I'm gonna commit all this as well. Started weed joint. Update now. Okay, let's try this again. Create C# script. Weed joint. Consent. Do you think fewer people are watching my stream now because I'm doing a weed joint? Maybe I shouldn't do weed joints anymore. Although it's legal now. It's allowed on YouTube. Okay. Weed joint, weed joint, weed joint. Add component. Weed joint. Open it. Delete the standard boilerplate. YouTube errored you? How did it error you? Okay, let's make this into a prefab. Lovely. Give it a rigid body, and we need to give it a collider. Let's give it a polygon collider first. What the hell? Bro. That was weird. Oh, because it was selected here. How many points does it have? 88, way too much. Doesn't need anywhere near that much. You're stuffing my account in my basement, damn. Told me there was an error and you had to try later. Wow, YouTube doing me dirty. What the hell, bro? That's kind of suspectual. Okay, this, I'm not going to bother too much with this. I mean, it's not a very hard collider to do anyway. Oh, there's a point here that's... Okay, there we go. Don't need that. It's gonna go all the way down here. To the end, to the tip of the old boy. Like so, like so, like so. That's all good. And, yeah. Boom. Oh, Wally, did you just fart? That's disgusting. The fucking dog that's staying with us just farted and that smells like ass. Y'all know my secrets. Damn. Add a vine boom to the game. What's a vine boom? Is this a Minecraft terminology? Or the boom of vine? Oh, this. I definitely need to add that to the game. But it should happen when something sus happens. Like, you know, that's when it's usually used in a meme context. Contextual meme context. Don't know what do you use to make my eyebrows sexy. I use a special product and you'll never know. Alright, cool. We've done the collider. Let's apply those changes. Add a rigid body. 2D. So it'll just fall basically. Can have quite a low mass, 0.3 I guess. Yeah, let's see what happens if we click play. Blop, it just falls as expected. Blop. So what needs to happen is when the explosion occurs, so we'll do this frame by frame. So this explosion happens. Oh look, it's already going off. I guess all we need to do is spawn some joints behind the explosion. And we probably don't even need to give it a... Because I just realized now, having seen this joint being thrown off, look, it's moving off like that. Because there's already a force field. So I guess we don't actually need to add an extra force to the joint. We can just like spawn them and then the force field will take care. Or maybe it won't. Actually, yeah, there will be enough time because the force field shuts off after a few seconds, not only after the first frame. So it should be all good. Starts with an ends with X. Cigarettes. Okay. Yeah, so we just got to spawn some of these bad boys. And we'll probably spawn them around the center. Here. And then they will go off in different directions, which will be nice. Cool, okay. What the shit? Okay, Mimorang just teleported away. We could make the portal... nah. I mean, it would be kind of funny if shit gets teleported. Oh, the dog wants to go out. Wally, this is what I was saying, bruh. Leave. You saw me play Minecraft. I'm not cringe, bro. Okay. On Windows. Oh, that's my worst nightmare. I feel like the portal should just teleport anything. Why did I choose not to? Oh, because it have to get the parent meme item. Oh, it'd be too hard. Yeah, no, fuck it. Let the dog out. What the dog doing? You want me to let the dog out? Okay, I'll let the dog out. There we go. I let it out. Okay. So, yeah, so let's get a reference to these weed joints and then spawn them in the script. It should probably be on the weed nug. Yeah, not on the what the fuck boom. So, weed nug bomb script open. Nope, that opened the picture of the weed. Wow. Who let those doggos out? Alright. Weed nug bomb. Let's get a prefab going. Weed of type weed joint prefab. Perfect. The weed joint can have a... It could have a factory method, but also at the same time probably won't be very much to it. We'll just be consistent, make a factory method. In case we need to add stuff in the future. Create, look, it did it all for me. So give it the prefab. The parent, well, the parent's just going to be the world space. We need to give it a position. And a rotation. We probably don't need to give it a rotation. So the parent is level manager dot instance dot world object, and then position and rotation quaternion dot identity, and yeah, is that it? Why did I do it wrong? Original position rotation. Oh. What? How do I normally do it? I just forgot how to use instantiate. It's the most basic thing. Let's see the overloads. Position, rotation, and we want the parent as well. Oh, parent comes last. Okay, I see. Comprende, comprende. Okay, I don't know what this is. Top 10 holidays. Ohio, definitely. 100% Ohio. Level manager, .instance, .world object, we join, blah blah blah. Start changing size. That's interesting, I didn't tell it to do that. Okay, so we joint create, so in the weed nug bomb, when it explodes, it just needs to spawn a bunch of them. So that is over here. So here we will do weed joint dot create, pass it to the prefab, set the position equal to this position for now. We'll play around with it after. Let's see what this does. I want to see what kind of behavior it leads to, because it might just be good enough, to be honest. Let's see what happens. Am I right-handed? Indeed I am. Well, I mean, I'm using my mouse with the right hand, so quite likely. Relatively likely, I would say. Okay, let's see what happens. I'll delete this weed joint from the scene because we now have tested it out and no longer need it. And, oh, I need to apply the rich body. And of course we need to drag that onto the weed nug script before I forget, because it's just going to throw an error otherwise. Weed nug bomb, weed joint prefab. Okay, we have to go to the weed joint and drag this prefab into that field. Click play. And why'd you ask if I'm right-handed? Uh-oh. Unity. Unity. Oh, for fuck's sake. Unity crashed. I believe it's crashed. I'm gonna have to... It always crashes once every stream. Like, okay, we get it. You're trying to provide me with funny and hilarious content. But honestly, just, like, stop at this point. It's just... It's getting on my nervedy nerves. Imposter is sus flaw when... Oh, how would that be a flaw? That would be the Among Us dude with the knife and the bones sticking out of him. I would have presumed. Okay, we've got Unity back open. Thanks to my nice and fast M1 MacBook Professional. Let's see if the intended behavior occurs. So... Okay, it spawns one. That's actually kind of funny. Why is it? Where'd he go? Oh no, he went in the portal. Okay, he's back. Why is it like perfectly vertical? It just managed to balance. So okay, it shouldn't spawn one. It should spawn, well, 3 or... Actually, yeah, maybe 3. Did I plan how much? Yeah, let's make it spawn 3 of them. But we'll pass that in as a serialized field in the inspector. So it's an int num weed joints to spawn. Oh my god, it's listening. It heard me say 3. What the hell? GitHub Copilot is literally listening in on my mic. And then what we'll do is we'll have a little for loop. Oh man, I haven't done a for loop in the longest time. But here we are with our weed joints. And in that for loop, we spawn a weed joint. And such is life. Cool. Let's see if that works. Okay, so I reckon the reason the joints are going off so fast is because they're too light. We need to give them more mass. So weed joint, just go to the prefab, change the rigid body's mass to, let's try 3. Let's see what happens if we can make it 3. Do they explode at a more reasonable rate? Yeah, look, they don't go as far. Actually, it needs to go more. But I do quite like the behavior of how the joints spawn. Because you can't even tell that they're like overlapping when they first spawn. And actually the fact that the colliders are overlapping when they first spawn probably makes it more likely for them to go off in like crazy directions. So actually we don't even need to bother like setting the position when we spawn it or anything like that. So I'm quite happy with that. And also like speed is good. I am speed ka-chow. I'll make the mass back to 1, see if that's a better mass. Can I add a floor that has gravity so you can create using fidget spinner conveyor belt? I probably will add a conveyor belt because there is a thing called effectors, 2D effectors in Unity that just like act as a conveyor belt. But yeah, actually a floor that has gravity is a very good idea. Let me write that down. I think I made a Trello card about all the effectors. Also add a floor that has gravity. Thanks pro gay credits. I'll credit you. I won't thank you, I'll credit you. Credit and thanks to Pro Game LB. The question is, what would the meme be? Some kind of like, you know, like Yo Mama's so fat that she has planets orbiting her? Maybe something like that, because it makes sense, because the floor has gravity or something, I don't know. Right, let's see. Cool. Cool, I like how the joints go flying off, and then when you pick them up, you will get the weapon, the joint weapon. Where do we know higher? This is actually, I did not expect that to just... That is so cool. And they always go off at like random rotations. Oh, he died? Oh, he killed himself because he was in the radius of the explosion. You can literally... Maybe they shouldn't do damage to Snoop Dogg. Yeah, that would be too OP. That would be way too easy. You just run towards him and it kills him. Nah, so what we need to do is we need to get... When we do the damage, which is in the what the fuck booms damage area, we have to check if it's a Snoop Dogg or not. So if it has health, if has health dot get component dot game objects. Oh, I'll just do other. If other dot game object dot, I can't type, get component Snoop Dogg is not null, then return. Otherwise it's too easy to kill Snoop. You just run up to him and he essentially self-destructs. Metal pipe gravity floor. Why would the metal pipe be gravity? Hello, lazy man. Yeah, why a metal pipe? Ideally something round, because then you could put like these round objects throughout your level and they just like suck you up. So this stream is good to study to. Chill streams to study and relax to. You feel like you're being smart even though you're not. Okay, oh yeah, I was gonna test if it still does damage to Snoop. So if I run up to him, now he doesn't kill himself. Perfect. And he killed me. So originally what I was gonna do is I was gonna make the joints get stuck in whatever they hit. But to be honest, this is good behavior. How hard would it be to make it get stuck in something, whatever it touches first? Well, obviously there needs to be like a grace period before it gets stuck. But, oh, also the thing is, if Memoring Man is able to pick up the joints, then we don't want him to instantly pick them up as soon as the explosion hits him. Because like, when the bomb hits him, the joints are spawned and they're already touching him, and then he'll pick them up straight away. So we need to like disable collision behavior for... Yeah, okay, so we can actually do both of those problems in one. So all we need to do is give the weed joint a serialized field, private float, time until can behave properly. Can get stuck or can be picked up. Because you should also be able to pick them up if they're flying. But time until can get high again. I love Copilot. You got your GCSE ICT class. Damn. You got into it. Oh, nice. Lucky you get offered that. So time until can get stuck. And we'll just do another one. Time until can be picked up. Because, like, I don't know, they're probably going to be the same number, but just in case I want them to be different at some point in the future. Yeah. Whoa, I'm a dubstep machine. Okay. I'll put that in the inspector now, before I forget. Because they are now going to just default to 0. I will look at the meme later. We'll look at memes at the end of the stream, because I feel like I get too distracted. I end up doing nothing. I'm in a good flow right now. So... rigid body. So time until we'll make these probably 0.5. 0.5 as well, I guess. Doesn't really matter too much, just something not too big. And then in the weed joint, we'll have on collision enter. So when it collides with something, we need to save the time that this weed joint was spawned, so then we can actually compare it to the time until it can get stuck. So time created, time spawned, time was spawned, I don't know, fucking doesn't matter. Time spawned will be here equals time.time, so get the current time and save that. And then, oh yeah, it needs to be weed joint dot time spawned. And then in on collision enter, if the Copilot did it for me. The current time minus the time spawned, so if the amount of time that's passed is greater than the time until we can get stuck. It should be less than. Then return. And if... actually no, well, we won't do return. We'll have two separate behaviors. So if the time that has passed is greater than the time until it can get stuck, then we will try and... oh, this should probably be one field actually, because it'll be very closely related to picking it up. Can you bully stream elements? Yeah, sure. Okay, so if enough time has passed, then we can enable... well, okay, we have to first get what the other collision was, and if the other collision is the player, then we should be picked up. Otherwise, it should just get stuck in the wall. So var player equals other dot get dot game object dot get component player, and if player is not equal to null, then we will get to do be picked up. This will all be very easy. We'll just throw in the weapon component I made, and then all the picking up will be handled. Your mum is a cow, Jesus. Yeah, bullying, yes. Bullying is great banter. It really is. He's not. So, okay, so if the other thing is not a player, or is a player, then it'll be picked up. Otherwise, if it's not a player, it'll get stuck. But we don't want to get stuck in everything. it should. Maybe it only gets stuck in walls and enemies. What else could it get stuck in? What other layers do we have? Also, this should be a projectile. It should go on the projectiles there, even though it's not a projectile right now. I'll make it a projectile layer. Projectiles. So what other layers do we have? We have the player layer, the enemy. Oh, we don't have an enemy layer. It's just called default. So yeah, it should get stuck in default and play and floor. Yeah. Default and floor. Anything else? Dead items. That would be kind of funny if it got stuck in dead items. You still have a chance to pick them up. Actually, I don't know. That might be annoying. Health area. Yeah, okay. We'll just do default and floor for now. So if other dot compare. Actually, we don't even need to do this. We should do it here. If other dot compare. What the hell? Other dot gate compare tag. Okay. Constants dot tags dot player. Then we know it's a player. This is more efficient than getting the component and check if it's null. And we can do something similar to this here. So else if other dot game object is of type floor. What? That's not. Wow, I don't have it saved. Okay, public const string floor equals floor, and we'll also have one for the default. Haven't used it yet. Kind of crazy. I have to do this now. So late into the development of my game. Can I shave my eyebrows when I hit 1 million subscribers? You can quote me on that if you want. So if it's a tag.floor or it's a tag.default. We'll do the default check first just to be slightly more efficient. Where's Jamsharp? I haven't seen Jamsharp on my stream in so long. Okay, so if it's default or floor, then it should get stuck. So what we'll do is we'll just parent it. We will do game object. We'll just wait. Is it on? No, it's transform.setParent. Set parent equal to other dot transform. Nice. And it should preserve the world rotation and position and all that. So let's try that. Let's see if that is good. 10k to add my eyebrows to meme game to 1 million to shave them. Yep. You're keeping track. Okay. Does it work? Oh! Well... No, it doesn't. That one's just glitching out. Time until it can get stuck is definitely set, right? 0.5. On collision enter 2D. If it's not a player. Time since spawned. Time.time. Oh, okay, set the parent, but then it also doesn't set the rigid body equal to kinematic. So it's still going to fall down. So we need to set rigid body dot is kinematic to true. Taken out of physics control. Wait, when it's kinematic, does it still have overlap detection? Does rigid body still detect collisions if is kinematic unity? Ethan smokes weed nug. Hello, Salam Alex. Yeah, you haven't been here for a while. I've missed you. my guy. Anything new? We're still doing Snoop Dogg. I don't know if you've seen Snoop Doggy Dog. He's probably the most insane enemy in the game yet. If it's kinematic enable, force collisions or joints will not affect the rigid body. Full control of animation. Okay, let's set it to kinematic for now, and if we need to, we can add another trigger. It's kind of annoying. Actually, I don't even know if we will be able to add another trigger. So, okay, so this is our boy Snoop Dogg, in case you haven't seen him.
Smoke weed.
It's still not getting stuck. That's just a bit suck. Tag floor is not defined. Oh, that's why. What do you mean tag floor is not defined? I saved it. Floors? Is it plurals? Floors? Layer. What the is? It is defined. Does it have a invisible space after it? What do you mean tag floor is not defined? There are some things on the tag floor. Layer. Oh, tag! Oh, I'm so dumb. I was thinking about layers, not tags. Okay. We have to compare the layer. Is there a layer? Compare layer Unity. Check if game object is on layer. Wait, surely there's it's on other dot layer. No, other dot collider dot layer. Is it other dot game object dot layer? Oh, the layer the game object is in. Okay, so we can still have compare tag for player because that is a valid tag, but default is not. So we need to check if other dot game object dot layer equals layer dot get mask const. Yeah, okay. I also need to remove it from constants because this is not correct. Layers. There we go. We have floor. We don't have default. We need to add default. I can't believe I'm so dumb. How am I so stupid? When I'm not making meme game 2, what am I playing? I don't really play. I have my job. I make some music. I enjoy life. I go out. Well, not that much, but on weekends I do. I don't know, I'm very busy. I don't have enough time to do everything. Sometimes I make TikToks, editing YouTube videos. I do a lot of stuff. Get mask constants dot layers dot default. This is the layer mask, right? Not the layer index. Come on. The layer the game object is in. Okay, I'm gonna assume it is, and if it doesn't work, then I'll know where to look. So we'll do that here as well. Layer equals. I mean, I can actually just check how it's been used already, but it's not showing me any references. Wow, Omni Sharp, great stuff, Omni Sharp. Why is Omni Sharp broken? Output. Could not find request. I hope it hasn't updated C#. Nope, it hasn't, which is good. Should reload the window, see if that fixes it. In the meantime, we'll check if it works. You like horses? Add Juan. Juan the horse. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're the only one active on the chat right now. If you're watching and you haven't said anything, say something. If you haven't said anything in the past minute. Also, who's that one guy watching on Twitch? Highly suspect. Very suspectuous. Alright. Now let's see if it works without crying like it did before.
Smoke weed.
Still not getting stuck. So I'm gonna remove this Duolingo because he's just annoying me. He's just always giving those notifications, and honestly, nope. Thank you very much. Lil Nas, Nus Nus, or Roke Roke. Sun Sun or Oker Oker. What is that? I don't listen to Lil Nas. Is he any good? Yeah, okay. I don't know why this is not working. Maybe it is what we were just talking about. Every time I update VS Code, it just breaks something. It's really annoying. Yeah, I should add a to-do. Fix VS Code OmniSharp. Maybe I have to restart my computer. That happens sometimes. Oh, code lens. Code lens, code lens, code lens. Workspace. References. Code lens, references. C# configuration. It's enabled in both user and workspace, so I don't know. Stupid. Stupid. Okay, I'll fix that later, whatever. I can just look up. I can do a project-wide search for how I've done GameObject.layer. Equals name to layer. Oh, name to layer. That's what we want to use. Name to layer. Alright. Okay. I haven't seen Plushie Mold in a while either. I added Midjourney bot to the Discord so I could test it, to be honest. Because I didn't have another server to add it to. And I'm too dumb to use Discord properly. Alright. Oh! Oh, it gets stuck now. We need to set its velocity to 0. But it kind of gets stuck. Okay, so it is kind of working. Is there an easy way to make physics objects immovable 2D Unity? That is kinematic. Really high. I could do that as well. Or I could just... Okay, first let's set the velocity equal to 0. It has to be kinematic, otherwise it will collide with the parent. I should probably do that after. Okay, let's see if that has improved the behavior. Doink. Oh, we also want to set the rotation to 0. It's not even actually that realistic to have it get stuck. I don't see why. Also, look, it's fucking up the forklift. It's literally messing shit up. Maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we shouldn't even bother, because it'll also be harder to like have it pick up and everything. So, you know what? We'll change this to time until can be picked up. and we'll scrap the whole getting stuck thing, because I honestly don't want to get grey hair very soon. I want a nice, young, prosperous little life. So time until can be picked up, and yeah, we'll just accept it as that, and then we can do the fucking weapons. Fun fact, you can get free ketchup in Burger King. Damn. That's not very fun. Burger King is so cheap, it's ridiculous. Might be a stupid idea, but try disabling the rigid body instead of setting it to kinematic. That's also going to have the same problem, because we're going to still want to pick it up later. So, yeah. But yeah, it's not, I don't even know why I want to do that. Like, I thought it would just look kind of cool, but it doesn't even, like, it actually looks more realistic to have the joints flying around. And also, like, it messes up the physics of other things. So, oh yeah, I needed to change the weed joint time until can be picked up. Okay. So it's gone back to, should have gone back to its old behavior, where they just are regular physics objects. And then you'll be able to pick them up. Hopefully it won't affect the forklift. Yeah, cool. He killed Matt. And he killed me too. You still get out of the forklift when you're dead, that's so funny. Okay. Ethan, you don't have perms to add bots? Oh, you don't? I thought I gave it. Okay, which role should I give it to? Admins? Let's see, server settings, roles, chief meme servant. I am the servant of the memes. Admin, permissions, bots? What? How do I add bots? I've given you all the permissions. Manage server. Oh, add bots. Change server's name, switch regions, view all invites, and add bots. Add bots to server and create, update auto modules. Okay, sure, you can have that. Better not change the server name or switch regions though, or I will kick you. But I know, I trust you admins. I know that you guys are good, honest people, and are here to help make a great game. And whoa, I just got exploded over the north. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's make this joint into a weapon. I have 7 minutes, I'll stay, so we'll just do the foundational stuff. So what does every projectile weapon need? It needs a weapon script. The HUD image will just be the joint. It needs a weapon that is pick up. Yep, because it is, the weapon is the pickup. And it has a move towards, and it needs a weapon is pickup is weapon creator. Weird naming choice. Weapon is pickup. Is there anything else that's similar to this? The bonk bat, I guess. I could look at the bonk bat, see what that's got. Weapon pickup, weapon is pickup creator, weapon is pickup initializer. It's got the weapon. It's got a projectile script as well. Is there a projectile script anywhere? Oh wait, it's not a projectile. Okay, so yeah, we just need to give this a projectile as well, I guess. That should work if everything has gone to plan and everything is nice and modular. Oh wait, it's not a projectile. What am I on about? No, it's a melee weapon. Just adding another melee weapon to the game. That sets people on fire. Do I pay mods? I do not pay mods. I do not even make money from this YouTube channel. Make it at the top. Okay. I didn't realize that the the ranking, the order mattered. But, oh, I guess it like shows up here. Oh, I see. Okay, it shows up there. Okay, cool. You want to be the top. Ugh, move. Can't you change it? Why isn't it auto scrolling when I drag it near the top? Admin. There you go. NPC in chat. Congratulations, you've received 100 messages today with Restream. 90 of them were from ProGamerLV. Thank you very much for populating my chat. So yeah, so this weed joint will literally just burn enemies. Like, you'll smoke it, and only while you're smoking it will the end be lit up, and then that'll cause, if you touch enemies with it, that'll set them on fire and kill them. You're the only one left. There is one person still on Twitch for some reason, and there is another person on YouTube apparently. Alright, alrighty then. Weed joint should only be picked up after it can be picked up. Okay, let's see what happens, just out of interest.
Smoke weed.
Okay, so if I go over them... Oh, I guess it needs to be a trigger as well. Yeah, I guess like the weapon... Is it in weapon where we have the on trigger enter? No, it's gonna be in weapon, that is pick up initializer. Initialize... Oh man, I need to fix the IntelliSense. I'll probably just do this next. Actually, this is like coding stuff, I could probably just do it on my own. Alright, fellas. Yeah, Bozo Dog is finished. I should probably release a new version of the game with him in it. After Snoop Dogg, I'll release a new version. Alright, fellas, to whoever's still watching, it's been real. ProGamerLV, it's been real. I will watch one of your memes, because I said I would. Burger King free ketchup.
Rocky a Lil Nas Nus Nus.
Rocky Rocky.
Rocky Rocky a La Caca.
Rocky Rocky.
Rocky Rocky a Drag.
Rocky Rocky.
Rocky Rocky a Lil Baby.
Rocky Rocky.
Rocky Rocky a Cristiano Cudado.
Shoo.
Shoo? Alright. Good meme. The MJ bot. What's that? I'm interested to see what that is.